Smile when you wake up and start out the day by laughing your troubles away. Hey, hey, don't frown or worry, it won't help a thing. The best way is tune right up and sing. When old man Trouble troubles you, just put him in his place. I found out the thing to do is laugh right in his face. Just smile when you wake up, be happy and gay, and laugh all your troubles away. Smile when you wake up, be happy and gay, and laugh all your troubles away. And now, boys and girls, are you all ready for some fun with Happy Hank? All right, then, let's start off with a big laugh. Now, everybody laugh. Well, good for you. And since we're in such a good mood to laugh, I think I ought to sing a silly song. Would you like that? All right, then, you listen to this silly song about a firefly. The firefly is a funny bug, just watch for him at night, and you will see his little light wink on and off in flight. Although it is a pretty sight, he hasn't got much mind to go flying through the dark like that with his headlight on behind. I've tried to figure fireflies out, but it gets worse and worse, and all that I can gather is that they're built in reverse. Their headlight is a tail light, so I guess it's all right then. Though they don't know where they're going, they can see where they have been. Well, look who's coming across the room.
Well, hello, Happy Hank.
Well, say, what's the idea of walking across the room backwards?
Well, you said the firefly looks where he's been, and I wanted to see how it feels to be a firefly. Oh, and boy, it's fun.
Oh, well, I see. Well, look at Popcorn. Well, he's trying to walk across the room backwards, too. Oh, me. Well, say, it looks like everything's going backwards around here. And that gives me an idea, boys and girls. Let's have some fun and do things backwards today.
Well, how do you mean, Happy Hank?
Well, never mind. Now, you just do as I tell you. You'd better say hello to the boys and girls, though, Squeaky.
Well, hello there, boys and girls.
And you'd better say hello, too, Popcorn. Now, here we go now backwards. Now, you know, we usually celebrate our birthdays last. Well, today we're going to start with the birthday song.
Oh, I see what you mean. Say, this is going to be fun.
All right, now, boys and girls, let's sing our birthday song. Everybody ready? I know a boy who has a birthday today. I know a girl who has one, too. I'm glad to hear it, and I'm happy to say a happy, happy birthday to you. And now, of course, we have to make our birthday wishes and blow out the candles on the birthday cake. So make your wish. I wish that... Did you get your wish? Now take a deep breath. Blow. And out go all the candles. Now turn on the electric eye, Squeaky.
Okay, here she goes.
Oh, boy, now when you hear that buzz, boys and girls, you know that I'm looking at you through the magic eye. Now, all the boys and girls who have birthdays today, put up your hands. Hey, that's wonderful. Just look at the birthdays out there. All right, now you can put your hands down and turn off the magic eye, Squeaky.
Okay.
Now, all together, let's sing the birthday song again. Here we go. I know a boy who has a birthday today. I know a girl who has one, too. I'm glad to hear it, and I'm happy to say a happy, happy birthday to you. Well, having our birthday party first was a kind of a surprise, wasn't it? Well, now, remember, we're doing everything backwards today, so be real quiet now, because we're going to tune in to our pals Squeaky and Sputters. It's time, you know, for those two young cowboys who got mixed up with Black Tom the Outlaw while they were out looking for the lost mine. Now, remember last time, Rocket was still lost. The boys called and called for him, but all they could hear was Black Tom's haunting laugh coming from somewhere in the dark tunnel. Well, they heard footsteps coming toward them, too. So they got the handcuffs ready and got clubs because they thought the footsteps were made by Black Tom. But when they used their clubs and snapped the handcuffs on whomever it was, guess what? It was no one but Rocket. Yes, sir. Well, now, of course, the boys are sorry they hurt Rocket, but they've taken the handcuffs off of him, and as the scene opens today, they're asking him to explain. Listen.
Yes, but you should have let us know that it was you coming toward us, Rocket, and then we wouldn't have hit you with the clubs.
Yes, sure, Rocket. I called you a dozen times, but all we could hear was Black Tom's laugh. Yeah, and I hear that laugh, too, and that's the reason I didn't make no sound.
Well, then if you heard the laugh and you heard us, you knew that we were in two different places.
Yeah, sure, you came right toward us, so you must have known that Black Tom wasn't with us. Yeah, but I didn't want that old Black Tom to know where I was. If I'd answered when you called me, old Black Tom would have said, "There's that Rocket, all by himself. I'll get him." And I just don't want to get mixed up with that man again.
Oh, well, yes, sir, I guess that was right. I guess you acted mighty smart at that, Rocket.
Well, now that we're all together again, what are we going to do? We can't stay in this dark tunnel all the time. All I could think about doing when I was back in that dark tunnel was eating.
Oh, boy, I'm hungry, too.
Well, I'm so hungry I could eat a candy bar without taking off the wrapper.
Hey, Rocket, you haven't got any of those beans with you, have you?
Oh, boy, Rocket, get those beans to cooking. I'll make the fire. No, I ain't got no beans. But if I had some beans and the ingredients, I sure could fix us up a fine meal. Here's what I'd do. I'd take the beans and I'd wash them and I'd soak them a little while whilst it gets the fire to going. And then into the pot they go with lots of ingredients.
Oh, me. And would you have some bacon or some ham with them?
Oh, sure, both of them, and lots of it. And whilst they's cooking, you starts to smell 'em. And the more they cooks, the more you smells. And by the time they's ready, Now you should stop it, Rocket. I just can't stand it. I'm so empty my stomach is trying to shake hands with my backbone.
Well, I think we'd better get out of this tunnel as fast as we can and get back to our camp and get something to eat. Hey, come on!
Hey, what was that? It sounded like the cover blowed off the bean pot.
That was an explosion, and it came from the entrance to this tunnel. Black Tom and his gang must have blown up the entrance to the tunnel.
Well, now, say if Black Tom has blown up the opening of the mine, how are the boys going to get out? What can they do? Now, you be sure and listen next time to another chapter in the adventures of Squeaky and Sputters. And now, boys and girls, we start a brand new slogan song today, and I think it's a dandy. Now, you listen real carefully while I sing it for you. Listen. When you have a rainy day and must stay inside to play, remember to be careful of the furniture. Chairs and things are quickly scarred. They don't look nice when they're marred. So be careful of the furniture. Yes, sir, boys and girls. Now, you know how hard Mother works to keep all the furniture looking spick and span. And believe me, why, you can always remember to be careful of the furniture. Now, listen while I sing it again. Careful where you put your feet. On the floor, not on the seat. Remember to be careful of the furniture. Don't climb up the backs of chairs. Do your climbing on the stairs. And be careful of the furniture. Hey, that was fine. Now, let's see. Well, oh, no, my goodness, we're going backwards. What do we do next?
Well, excuse me, Happy.
Well, what is it, Squeaky?
Me up, saw, rock pop. You get it?
For goodness sake, what kind of talk is that?
Well, that's backwards talk. Me up, saw, rock pop is backwards talk for popcorn has a poem. Oh, you see?
Well, for goodness sakes, yes, I see. Well, how about it, Popcorn? Do you really have a poem for us today? All right, then, Popcorn, you jump right up here on the stool. That's right. Now, boys and girls, I don't suppose you can understand puppy dog talk, so I'll read the poem for Popcorn. Let's see now what it says. Oh, here it goes. Popcorn says, if I had fire like a firefly, go on, and sat me down on a log, I guess you'd have a right to say, look at Popcorn, he's a hot dog. Well, well, Popcorn, that was a crazy poem, all right. Let's see. It says, if I had fire like a firefly and sat me down on a log, I guess you'd have a right to say, look at Popcorn, he's a hot dog. Well, all right, that's good, Popcorn. If you had a tail light like a firefly, you'd sure be a hot dog, all right. Well, now, I have a special song for Popcorn, and I'll bet all you boys and girls know this song, too. It's all about a bulldog on the bank and the bullfrog in the pool. Now, listen. Oh, the bulldog on the bank and the bullfrog in the pool. Oh, the bulldog on the bank and the bullfrog in the pool. Oh, the bulldog on the bank and the bullfrog in the pool. The bulldog called the bullfrog a green old water fool, singing tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, singing tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, singing tra-la-la-la-la-la, singing tra-la-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la. And now, let's see, I wonder if we've forgotten anything on our backwards program today.
Oh, I know, you forgot the riddle.
Hey, that's right. Say, do you want a riddle, boys and girls? Well, now, you'd better put on those thinking caps right now, because I have a riddle that's a stickler. Say, do you like to draw pictures? Oh, you do? Well, all right, then, here's our riddle. Why do you draw pictures with a pencil? That's it. Why do you draw pictures with a pencil? Do you get it? Well, now you keep trying to figure out the answer, and then I'll give you the right answer at the very end of today's program. It's going to be a honey.
Oh, boy, this certainly has been a crazy program. Everything backwards. But it was fun anyway.
Oh, sure it was fun. And it's fun to sing our favorite songs, too. So come on, boys and girls, and let's all sing a song we all know. Now, I've got one about a seesaw. I know we can all sing that. So when you sing, you know, the louder you want to sing, the more you have to open up your mouth. Now, here we go with the seesaw. Seesaw, seesaw, now we're up or down. Seesaw, seesaw, now we're off to London town. Seesaw, seesaw, boys and girls come out and play. Seesaw, seesaw, on this our holiday. There's Polly and Johnny and Kitty and Jane all running to get on the seesaw again. But Bobby and Sally already are there and swinging the seesaw high up in the air. So come, boys and girls, and all join hands around and merrily skip with delight o'er the ground. Such frolicsome games ne'er before have been seen as we'll have today on the old village green. Attention, boys and girls, here's the answer to our riddle today. Did you get it? All right, why do you draw pictures with a pencil? Well, because a pencil couldn't draw pictures without you. Now, you be good, be careful, and smile when you wake up and start out the day by laughing your troubles away. Hey, hey, don't frown or worry, it won't help a thing. The best way is tune right up and sing. When old man Trouble troubles you, just put him in his place. I found out the thing to do is laugh right in his face. Just smile when you wake up, be happy and gay, and laugh all your troubles away.